What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on PrizePicks. This time we have plays for NBA Wednesday. But before we get into any of those plays, first up, drop a like on the video. It takes 2 seconds, helps me out a ton. So go ahead and do that. And next up, we do have to do a recap. I'm 100% transparent on this channel, and I challenge you to find somebody else on the internet who's as transparent as we are on this one. And unfortunately, the last few days have not been going well at all. I'm coming on here to show you guys right now. This is what's been happening. First up, this Damian Lillard taco absolutely cooked us. Only one of the tacos ended up hitting, and it was this guy who barely hit his saves. Anthony Davis got injured, so that one we didn't even get to green that one out. And then Dennis Schroeder right here, we took him on the under because Curry was supposed to be in for that game. And then later in the night, Curry just is reported out literally an hour or two before the game. That was before we locked that. That was already after we locked that in. So this was an easy loss right there. This was the play I gave out in the video. And CS2 for us, guys, these last few days have not been going well at all. And that's on me because CS2 is our bread and butter on this channel. CS2 is what we do day in and day out. That's literally why we need to profit, because this is our main sport. If I scroll back here and show you all these other plays, CS2 is in like a ton of these. 4-mans with just CS2. And these guys are just 2-mans that CS2 is correlated in. So CS2, that's on me. And then this Damian Lillard taco was ridiculous. Why are they losing by 13 to Portland? And also, at the end of the day, we had taken a lot of L's. So what we did was we just hedged this Ayton play right here. And we were just like, okay, it doesn't matter what happens with Ayton. As long as Damian Lillard goes over 21 or more points, we're going to have at least a $10 profit. If you put 10 on either side, that's how that works. And he couldn't even do that. So we had a massive losing day right here. Lost a ton of slips because on Taco Tuesday, those plays are supposed to hit. It was absolutely ridiculous. But the CS2, guys, I'm just gonna talk to y'all real quick. I'm taking accountability for that. The CS2, that's on me because CS2 has been our main sport. We need to be profitable on that. So the reason that we're gonna go back into it today is because now what's happening are the bigger teams are playing. So you can see these map 1-2 kills. These Astralis, Big, Furia, Eternal Fire are like the top 30 teams. And what we were betting on before was like top 100 to 200 teams who, on CS2, that's honestly not that good. So they were becoming way harder to predict than they really should have been. But now, let's get back into the NBA. Enough talking about this. It was an ass day for us. But as I always say, I am going to be 100% transparent on this channel. There are people out there on YouTube who just show you green screenshot after green screenshot, pretending like they win every single night. And then you join their VIP and it's like, wait, this guy's been lying this whole time. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm showing you guys we have up days and we have down days as well. And today, or yesterday really, was one of those down days. So now, let's get into the plays for today. We're going over to the optimizer just to see one of our best plays right here is going to be Cat on the under at 16.5 RA. So we're taking Karl Anthony Towns here on the under at 16.5 rebounds and assists against Denver. We could look at this and it looks kind of even, but then we look at his season graph and he's really gone a lot around even as well. Actually, he's hitting this more at the over. So the reason that the prop likes this, or the machine likes this on the under, is because a lot of other apps have him here at 15.5. And sportsbooks here have him at minus 145. So this is a positive EV play right here. So that's why we're taking Cat on the under at 16.5 RA. Moving on to our next play, we're going to go ahead and take Nick Smith Jr. here on the under at 2.5 3-pointers made. So let's talk about this play in general. So major thing you got to keep in mind for the Hornets is LaMelo Ball in, is LaMelo Ball out? And right now LaMelo Ball is out. He tweaked his ankle in the game a couple nights ago, which means that Nick Smith should have a higher, what is it called? He should get the ball a lot more than he usually does. My mind is blanking right now. But the reason that we're taking the under here is because not only is 2.5 threes made a really high line, I mean, just to put it in perspective, he's only hit this 3 times. He's only gone over 3 times in the entire season. And a couple of those times LaMelo was in, feeding him dimes. So not only is that a super high line, the second thing is Micic and Miles Bridges are going to be both in and healthy for this game. So there's just not a lot of room for Nick Smith here to just go out there and hit this line of 2.5 3-pointers made. Just looking at this Charlotte game alone, I mean, those are the only guys they have lines for right now. But Nick Smith, I do still like him on the under. It seems like, in my opinion, as a Hornets fan, what happened is the lines have just overcompensated for LaMelo being out. Usually the lines for Nick Smith are sitting around, 1 or 1.5. And then now that LaMelo's out, they're going up to 2.5. And for his PRA, it's a better example. It's usually sitting around, 16, 17. And then LaMelo's out, it's jumping an extra 4. Which, even if he does go over here, I'm still going to ride with this bet of Nick Smith on the under at 2.5 threes. He's just not the kind of guy to knock down 3 threes a night. And this game against Brooklyn, I mean, I still like the under in that matchup. So, those are our first 2 NBA plays. And now we're going to make it a 4-man and head over to CS2. And we're going to the combo section right here. Scrolling down, we're going to take this Eternal Fire versus Complexity matchup. And we are going to take the unders on both of these guys. So the reason that we're taking the unders here, this is coming out to a 10x, which is great. The reason we're taking the unders here is because Eternal Fire just had an insane run. This team literally was probably top 20. I would say the 20th best team in the world going into last weekend. And then last weekend, they had a ridiculous run. On Sunday, they went all the way up and almost became the best team in the entire world. They lost to the best team in the world in the finals. So they're basically, as of right now, the second best team in the entire world, which is crazy. And Complexity is around that top 30 range. So this one, if Eternal Fire plays anything like they did last weekend, shouldn't be even close. They've just been playing on the highest level, and this is a super easy matchup for them. So what am I saying when it's saying that? In CS2, you either have short games or long games. When the game is really, really short, when one team is significantly better than the other, which is what we're predicting here with Eternal Fire, then that team should make the rounds go quicker. They should get to 13 rounds faster. And when there are less rounds in the game, that means that there's going to be opportunities for less kills. If both teams are super evenly matched, they're trading rounds back and forth, then that means the kill counters are probably going to go over because it's going to be a longer game in total. So that's why we're taking the unders here on these guys. And I also like this NBA slip right here. So those are our 4 plays for the day. Before I get off, I want to talk to you guys about one really quick thing. First of all, if you text me the word parlay to this number, this is my personal phone number. I got my phone on me at all times. I'll send you guys messages back. All you got to do is text me the word parlay. I'll get you a free month of VIP. And when you do that, I'll basically tell you to sign up for one of these apps with my link. But make sure to text me the word before signing up for the app. It makes it a lot easier. And the next thing up is going to be for you guys to get on Sleeper. The reason I'm promoting Sleeper right now is because they have a Wildcard Wednesday discount, which honestly I can't show you guys what the discount is right now. I'm recording this at 5 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and the discounts usually drop around noon. But if you get on Sleeper, they will have discounts. It'll look like this, but for basketball. So basically, they're just going to drop a couple discounts throughout the day. And it's Wildcard Wednesday for Sleeper. It's basically like Taco Tuesday for PrizePicks. So if you want to get discounted plays every single day of the week, don't just get on PrizePicks, get on Sleeper as well. And we had such bad luck with the tacos yesterday. So I'm hoping we can get back on track and hit them with Sleeper. So if you guys are on the winnable as well, I'll just send you the plays. You don't have to get on Sleeper at all. Or, I mean, you don't have to get on them now because I'll just send you the plays. You can get on. You can lock them in. So, sign up for the free plan right here and sign up for Sleeper as well. One more time, you saw the play that we had. I think it's gone now, but we already had these CS2 unders in as well. So, yeah, that's the layout for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.